Hello everyone, Kevin Fay here with the Casa Grande Public Library giving you another iPhone tip of the week. And this week I'm going to go over the Maps app. Now, the Maps app is used for a lot of things, and often it's just used to find out where things are at on a map. And then you can tell your Maps app to give you directions, but it can also do a lot more. So without further ado, let's go ahead and begin. The Maps app on my phone is located near the bottom bottom middle of the screen. It looks like it has the Interstate 280 on the icon for the map. And then underneath it, of course, it says map. So we're going to go ahead and tap on it. And by default, what it does is it finds your location. And that is indicated by a blue dot. The kind of faded blue line that is coming out of that blue dot, that indicates where you're facing, what direction you are facing with your phone. And if you move your phone in one direction or another, that little blue line kind of rotates with with where you're facing. But yes, this is the map, and you can zoom in and out by pinching the screen. So I'm going to pinch it to zoom out, and then I'm going to zoom back in. You can go all over the map. You can go up this way or zoom out really far and go more up that way. And then if you want to get back to your location, the arrow in the top right portion of your screen, there's an arrow there. You tap on that and it will bring you back to your location. If it doesn't zoom in right away, you might tap it a few more times to get it to zoom in. And your screen might be white, whereas mine is black. I'm using what's called dark mode, and that just uses a dark screen rather than a lighter screen. So just so you know, and if yours is white, there's no problem with it. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and do a search. So you can search for banks, you can search for restaurants, you can search for library. In this search, I'm just going to search for pizza, one of my favorite foods. So I'm going to search pizza. And then it's going to show me where some pizza places are. Now, it kind of zoomed out, which I didn't really want it to do, so I'm going to zoom back in. And then look at the pizza places that are actually in Casa Grande. And we have Barro's Pizza and Dell's Pizza. I'm going to tap on Barro's. And when I do that, it gives me the ability to get directions. And if I tap on that, it will give me directions to Barro's Pizza. But if I also swipe up from that, I'm going to swipe up. Whoops. And you can get photos of the food at Barro's Pizza. You can call them. You can save this place. You can get their hours, their address, and again, their phone number, their website. That tells you the review of Barro's Pizza, and that's from Yelp. It also gives you some other information. And yeah, these are all Yelp reviews. Some people didn't like them, it looks like, giving it a 1 star. But it looks like overall Barro's Pizza gets a 3.5 stars from 93 users on Yelp. So, and at this point you might be like, okay, well, I want to get directions to it. So I tap on the directions. And it gives me 2 routes. It gives me one that's the fastest. And if I hit on go, it will select that one. But there's also another route I could take that's 13 minutes. And if I tap on the 13-minute, it'll then switch over to that one. But we're going to go ahead and use the 10-minute one. And when I hit go, it will start giving me directions. Now, you don't hear Siri telling me what to do, but that's what it does normally. I'm recording my screen, so right now Siri is off. But normally what it does is it starts telling you directions. And if you have a Bluetooth car stereo, you can hook up your iPhone to that Bluetooth car stereo and start getting directions through your car stereo system. When you get to the place, the directions will automatically end. Or if you wish to end it right now, you can just tap on end and it will end. And then you say end route and then it will end giving you directions. That does it for the map app. Oh, one other thing. If you tap on the eye in the top right corner, it'll give you the ability to change the map settings. You can see the map, transit, or satellite. So if I wanted to see the map in a satellite mode, I would tap on satellite, and then you can see how it looks as a satellite. So it's kind of cool. There's some other settings definitely would be good to explore. There's a transit one that gives you all the different public transit or that you can get. So you can look at that if you're in a city that offers a lot of public transit and find out how to get those. Anyway, that does it for the map app. Stay tuned for next week for the next iPhone tip of the week.